Now you tell him. You tell him, Mr. Kipper.
Kimmer.
Kimmer. Now you tell him what you told me. He don't believe me.
I don't want to hear it.
It's really not a big issue, Austin. I was simply amazed by your brother's story.
Amazed? You lost a bet. You gambled with my material.
Now, that's beside the point, Austin. I am ready to go all the way with your brother's story. I think it has a great deal of merit.
Look, I don't want to hear about it, okay? Go tell it to the executives. Tell it to somebody who's going to turn it into a package deal or something, a TV series. Don't tell it to me.
But I want to continue with your project, too. It's not as though we can't do both. We're big enough for that, aren't we, Austin?
We? Saul, I can't do both. I don't know about we.
See? What did I tell you? He's totally unsympathetic.
Austin, there is no point in our looking for another screenwriter. It doesn't make any sense. You're brothers. You know each other. There's a familiarity with the material. It just wouldn't be possible
No,
otherwise.
Saul, there's no familiarity with the material. None. I don't know what tornado country is. I don't know what a gooseneck is. I don't want to know. He's a hustler. He's a bigger hustler than you are, Saul.
Hey! Now, I didn't have to bring this bone back to you, Bowser. I persuaded Saul here that you were the right man for the job. Don't go throwing up favors in my face, boy.
Favors? I'm the one who wrote the outline. You can't even spell.
Now, look, your brother told me about the situation with your father.
What?
That's right. Now, look, we have got a clear-cut deal here. We have got big studio money standing behind this thing just on the basis of your outline.
What did he tell you about my father?
That he's destitute, he needs money.
That's right, Saul, he does.
Oh, this little assignment's supposed to go toward the old man, huh? A charity project? Is that what this is? You cooked this up on the 9th green, too?
It's a big slice, Austin.
Look, I gave him money. I already gave him money, you know that. He drank it all up.
This is a different deal here.
That's right. We can set up a trust for your father, a large sum of money. It can be doled out to him in parcels so he can't misuse it.
Yeah, who's doing the doling?
Your brother volunteered.
Okay.
That's right. I'll make sure he uses it for groceries.
I'm not doing the script, okay? I'm not gonna write this crap for you or anybody else, Saul. You can't blackmail me into it. You can't threaten me into it. There's no way I'm doing it. Just give it up, both of you.
Okay, that's it then. I mean, it is an easy 300 grand just for a first draft. It's incredible, Austin. We have got 3 different studios all trying to cut each other's throats just to get this material in one morning. That's how hot it is.
Yeah, well, then you can afford to give me a percentage on the outline then. Better get the genius here an agent before he gets burned.
Saul's gonna be my agent. Isn't that right, Saul?
That's right, Austin. Your brother has really got something. I've been around too long not to recognize that. Raw talent.
He's got a lot of is what he's got. He's taking you right down the river.
300,000, Austin, just for a first draft. You've never been offered that kind of money before.
I'm not writing it.
I see. Well,
we're just gonna have to go to another screenwriter then. Right, Saul? I mean, we gotta hire somebody with some enthusiasm. Somebody who can recognize the value of a good story.
I'm sorry about this, Austin.
Yeah.
I was hoping that we could continue with both things, but I just don't see how it's possible now.
So you're just dropping my idea altogether, huh? Is that it? Just trade horses in midstream after all these months of meetings?
I wish there were another way.
I have got everything riding on this, Saul. You know that. This is my only shot here. If this falls through...
I have to go with what my instincts tell me.
Your instincts?
My gut reaction.
Oh, you lost! That is your gut reaction. You lost a gamble. What, now you're trying to tell me you like his story? How can you possibly fall for that story, Saul? It's as phony as Hopalong Cassidy. What do you see in it? I'm curious.
It has the ring of truth, Austin.
Truth?
It is true.
Something about the real West.
Yeah, why? 'Cause it's got horses? 'Cause it's got grown men acting like little boys?
Something about the land. Your brother is speaking from experience.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah, but nobody's interested in love these days, Austin. Let's face it.
That's true, Saul.
Saul, he has been camped out on the desert for 3 months talking to cactus. I mean, what's he know what people want to see on the screen? I drive the freeway every day. I swallow the smog. I watch the news in color. I shop at the Safeway. Come on, I'm the one who's in touch, not him.
I have to go now, Austin.
There's no such thing as the West anymore. It's a dead issue. It's dried up, Saul. So are you.
Well, maybe you're right, but I've got to take the gamble, don't I?
You're a fool to do this, Saul.
I've always gone on my hunches, Austin. Always. I've never been wrong. I'll talk to you tomorrow, Lee.
All right, Mr. Kimmer.
Maybe we can have some lunch.
Well, that's fine with me. I'd love to.
I'll give you a ring.
Well, honey.
Safely to me.
Austin! Knock it off, will ya? I am trying to concentrate here.
You're trying to concentrate?
Yeah, that's right. And between you, the coyotes, and the crickets, a thought don't have much of a chance.
Between me, the coyotes, and the crickets. What a great title.
I don't need a title. I need a thought.
A thought. Here's a thought for you.
I am not asking for your thoughts. I have got my own. I can do this thing on my own.
Oh, you're gonna write an entire script on your own?
That's right!
Here's a thought for you. Saul Kimmer.
Shut up, will you?
He thinks that we're the same person.
Hey, don't get cute.
He does. He's lost his mind. Poor old Saul, he thinks that we're one and the same.
Hey, why don't you ease up on that champagne?
Hey, this isn't champagne anymore. We went through the champagne a long time ago. This is serious stuff now, boy. The days of champagne are long gone.
We'll go outside and drink it then.
Well, I'm enjoying your company, Lee. For the first time since your arrival, I'm finally enjoying your company. Now you want me to go outside and drink alone?
Yeah, that's right. Go!
You think you'll make more progress if you're alone? You might drive yourself crazy.
Yeah, I could do this thing in one night if I had a little silence.
Yo, you still have the crickets to contend with. The coyotes. The sounds of the police helicopters prowling above the neighborhood. Slashing their searchlights down through the streets, hunting for the likes of you.
I am a screenwriter now. I am legitimate.
Well, a screenwriter.
Yeah, that's right. I am on salary. Ha, 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 ha. I have got the big advance coming. Ha, 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 ha.
This is true. This is very true. In advance. Well, maybe I ought to go outside and try my hand at your trade since you're doing so good at mine.
Ha!
Why not? What, you don't think that I've got what it takes to sneak into people's houses and steal their TVs?
You couldn't steal a toaster without losing your lunch.
You don't think that I could sneak into somebody's house and steal a toaster?
Austin, just go take a shower or something,
Wait,
will you?
you?
Go!
You really don't think that I could steal a crummy toaster? How much you want to bet that I can't steal a toaster? Huh? Come on, how much? Come on. You're the gambler, aren't you? How much you willing to put on the line, boy? Some part of your big advance? Oh, yes, we haven't got the advance yet, have we? I forgot. Oh.
Okay, okay. I will bet you your car that you can't steal a toaster without getting busted.
You already got my car.
Okay, your house then.
What are you gonna give me? I'm not talking about my house and my car. I'm talking about what are you gonna give me?